we ain't got our colors ain't nowhere near similar, so we try to change them out.
Just wanna make sure, big dog. I don't need no desync like last night.
I don't know what was up with that. And the Yankee about to go down 2-1 in this hole.
Drop a link in the chat for you repeat. Hey, what? Just subscribe to my channel, repeat. You'll know when I post. What's your thoughts on it?
I'll be subscriber #1.
Okay, Coach, so the folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football as you get a look at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, it's right. It's cold out.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
With no ends. Oh, cuz, come the car. What's up, cuz? Well, now I hit you on my Madden week, boy. Let me hit you back. Check out the broadcast, bro. What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up, bro. I'm gonna call you back. Damn, bro, I'm gonna call you back, bro.
Jackson options out left. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Oh!
Accelerating and off
Let's go,
he
Lamar.
goes. And all the way in for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson.
Damn, I'm trying to have a conversation and shit.
And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Almost done with this Rick game.
Who is it?
Oh, this is Oh.
Who with it? Man, them niggas caught out, man.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert!
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb.
Oh, I missed it.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
The feeling has been
I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot.
Taking over the
A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fist fights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fist fights.
And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big run by Kareem Hunt. 57 yards on the ground. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Chubb. This is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He's got Njoku, who's been tight end. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Only played them 6 times this year.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Boy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk...
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 60 yards.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off and coaches go, two hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, and that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one. I'm shooting 6 from 3-pointer.
That's why they like to blitz even on
what he said.
Blocking assignments, it doesn't allow those offensive linemen
what
to
was
get
you
up to
out there
the
doing, repeat? While their lead was dwindling
Letting
down.
it fly. Hitting shots.
Oh my God, fool.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Try again.
Philip, you mean?
Oh my gosh, bro. These niggas are horrible, bro.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete. What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses. And excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days.
Got a shooting badge on lock.
Still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 for the 22. Back to Lander. This time he's got it complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
How does it sound for us, okay?
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had 3 points last time. But they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
the kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
that.
Super toe.
This is the rookie from Oklahoma State, Justice Hill, looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25.
Rico Gafer.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 79 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone.
Was you in the Madden? You were repeating last in there, Justin? Okay. Ghost Recon.
Ghost Recon, niggas ain't touch it.
Tell niggas back, Ghost.
The Browns drive about to get started.
I get them
off a 3-and-out.
I played these people well. I played it when niggas stopped playing.
Time to shake things up a little bit. To try
I was still playing it too, Repeat.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
My been deleted this shit on my hard drive.
What's this?
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big.
Why Red Dead didn't pick up my stand, Repeat?
Man, that online, we wasn't like GTA 5.
And that
Let's spin the wheel, you know.
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On third down, Mayfield.
And
that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. On the return, it's James. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Oh, it's just told the boy GG.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Let's go!
Big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
I just saw that shit. That's tough.
Nice throw there by Jackson. You think about what a boost he gave Baltimore the middle of last year, led them to victories in 6 of their last 7 games as a starter, replacing Joe Flacco, who had the hip issue. And that strong finish was good enough for the Ravens to capture their first AFC North crown since 2012. And now Jackson's a known commodity. He's the unquestioned starter with increased expectations and pressure on the former Heisman Trophy winner.
Huh?
No, I said lay them out. Ain't going nowhere with this White Claw in me.
Huh?
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
After
17-7 the score on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
How much on White Claws?
I don't even know. My wife got them junk. She got a box of.
You want to sell one?
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He's going to rifle one
How
deep
much real
left
big
side.
called?
This is going to
Still 2 for 99.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
You ain't rushing out but one person. BHB was over there.
Because anytime you get a chance to take a big
You
shot
want to rush
downfield,
one person out there. He was over there.
and they missed an opportunity.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Bro, I wish you could minimize a window on PS4. I wonder if they're going to do this shit on the new.
Cleveland offense ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Minimize a window, like if you watching the broadcast, minimize the window, put it like in the lower right or lower left of your screen, and start some other shit up.
Ah, you want to be able to do something else while you playing at the same time?
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Shit, they gonna have a processor in their whole forward. Might as well.
Up at the 20.
What's your face on there?
2nd and a yard. Here's Mayfield.
Like if a nigga get a party invite during the game, just minimize the game window, click on the invite and shit.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
I did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass.
$500. $500.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Bro,
it's a game of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first
so.
down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
The phone to a game?
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were going to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Y'all serious?
Somebody said, can I call for that?
They go play action.
Got Skype, nigga? You got Skype?
That's the real person.
15 yards on the play. 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing. Mayfield. That was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for
I can't
him,
say nothing over cheeks of cheeks, and man.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And he's going to be
swallowed in the league.
Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Who you had?
Has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Was
You only know it. Nah, he wasn't in the league. CK was not in the league, dog. Who you had? Who did you have? Bruh, who I draft 1st round? Niggas was like, hell nah.
Try and throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Let's go, Brent.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it,
I don't think
couldn't
so.
pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Everybody know that.
And
It's known now.
they've only converted one time
no,
this
no.
far in this game,
really in
so you
there,
can see the
Jeff?
frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for
Who
a
you
long
have,
game.
CK?
They've got to start becoming solutions.
Oh, we out.
You don't know. Bruh, should I Hall of Fame quick
Call
draw?
that a punt of 38 yards officially.
FCK.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
In case there's that whole fan.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
What about
They're
your
out
hot
in front
zone?
last time they had to punt it
What you
away.
got
We'll
this?
see if they can add to their lead now.
Ranger Sanders, Hall of Fame too.
Punt it away again. This team
What about your dead
wants
eye?
to get a cushion, put people away.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Yes,
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Who caught the Hail Mary?
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. 11 yards there. 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Should have been intercepted. You're right, Brandon
Jarvis
Golly.
Landry, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
I hate that they make it so easy for the fucking defense to catch that move.
Point it right. That's the way.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Mayfield now. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the 1st. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Yeah.
1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%. 3 of 6.
Oh, let's go.
About
time, man.
Intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And the return will stop well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. He was looking for Landry that time. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
This time, Jackson will throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 81 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
We're from the OG Pete.
The Browns drive about to get started. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
They say he
caught it. He gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive.
He out. Let's go.
That was 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make
the Rams traded Marcus Peter and got Jalen? Jalen Ramsey, boy.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
It's in the chat, B and Bleacher Report.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Yeah. Rams back to the Super Bowl. See how? Yes, yes, I did.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
Who got the Rams in the Madden
Pretty
league?
big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. A toss job.
Damn, I shouldn't have died with this shit.
He's got room. They'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns get a score closer. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Turkey legs tender.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Are they tender? You know about the turkey.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust. And he goes down. Joe Schobert in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Again?
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, my God.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah,
it ain't over. It ain't over, BHB.
Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Flush to his right. To the right side, and he's got Landry.
White claws, man.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on 1st down.
Nah, I'm bullshit, man. It ain't nowhere near the full loco.
Gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Them niggas put niggas on their ass, bro.
On 2nd and 9.
They sent niggas to the hospital when they first came in.
Right side here, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Man, 4 locos, you had.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
We called them home.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence.
Takes this one in for a Brown score.
I used to really fuck with them
His
Sparks.
3rd touchdown of the game, number
I was on
11
the Sparks when they first dropped.
as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game. And defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
Sparks
It's
and
bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
All right, man, you want to get the game close like you want it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
What's your handicap, B? Okay. I ain't got an OD, so we even,
to start the drive.
I ain't got a fast quarter either, though. So I mean, you even, right? I don't have an OD. You ain't got an OD.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget
I
plays.
wish I had an OD. I ain't got a mild gear neither.
You feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram, he goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield, although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. Jackson, option right.
Oh, we out.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, this game's ripe for the taking, and that run, I think it means
right
he wants
in
to
the
take
one,
it.
Not only does he want to take it, he doesn't care what they're going to do on the defensive side of the ball. You can be prepared for him. He's coming at you anyway.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
Hello.
Who?
Another shot from the one on second and goal. On second down, it's Hill. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the second try.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, you got 3 and out?
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
What they was out there doing, Rookie?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll go down, and that will do it
big dog.
for the 3rd quarter of action. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing with the football here to start the 4th.
You got proof?
To throw, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
Point it out, too.
Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the 4th quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Mayfield to throw it.
Oh, let's go!
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young.
Fucking go, man.
Across midfield and inside the 45. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance.
Miles Garrett can catch up from the back.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the yard yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Being chased out left. Got a man. It's Brown. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw.
Nervous,
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And again, it's in its Ingram. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Frank need a killer.
A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it. It's Hill. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him.
Didn't get the push they needed. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be
how much time left?
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Told you, fool. This shit broke.
The Browns drive about to get started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He may try and run for this. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up the 1st down.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mayfield.
Let's go.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd
Fucking
time.
go, man.
Picked off by Brandon Carr. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout.
Ooh.
But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout.
Why?
Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the bandit.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now a shotgun handoff to Hill. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Now the Browns settle for the second of their timeouts.
Nigga whistle on it.
Over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
That'd be key. I think Pete left and he ain't came back.
On the double. 53,
And what are you doing in there?
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram.
Oh, we out! Let's fucking go, man!
Inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. All runs on this drive so
Candy
far.
corn hit
It's
the
1st
spot,
and
you
10.
know?
Let's go.
Niggas saying niggas who eat candy corn serial killers.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
Nah, I ain't doing that to the weekend.
Niggas that eat candy corn serial killers.
Pick your ball with me, you can.
You popping your Eddie when you get on the plane, dude?
Nah, I don't want to do that.
These playoff hopes is alive.
So the final seconds tick away
Damn,
in this Baltimore victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets appreciated from the time you're playing a little bit of football.